Jake, just because he gave them stimulus checks doesn't mean he's gotten their vote now. Okay?
Hey, all I'm saying is he slipped a cool $200 into my pay bank. I'm definitely voting.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Handsome Jacks podcast. Oh boy! All right, joining me today, I have Jake Self-Lube Barnes, Brendon Dry Rub, and not the barbecue way.
Jesus Christ! Are you sure that's not my my tagline?
Dimit Dome Austin.
I'm back. I'm back, boys.
Yeah, back from his long-awaited.
Take a
Yeah,
little bit of hiatus here and there, but we should be back for a while now.
yeah.
And we
I'm
got-
thinking I'm back.
God damn.
God damn.
And we got Jelly 10 years Kelly.
Hello. I am also back.
Now, Brendan has been killing me for way too fucking long to do something involving music. So we're doing everyone's favorite bands, to my dismay and his chagrin.
Oh,
Shit-eating grins all around.
hell yeah, dude. It should
Well,
be the easiest topic. What do you listen to the most? I know Jake's over there sweating. He's like,
Listen,
he's
I'm
acting
not
like
really
he hasn't
ready
listened
to
to music in
own up,
3
guys.
years.
I'm just not really ready to fess up to the fact I just have the constant loop of all the Halo soundtracks on my iPhone.
Well,
no,
motherfucker.
no, it's trance. You only listen to
It only took a
trance.
minute 50 this
Dude.
time for him to mention Halo.
He just listens
Yep.
to the Mass Effect soundtrack.
You know,
Mission
sometimes
failed. Jake
I'm like,
mentioned
man,
Halo.
Cradling a stillborn Andromeda.
I'm just like, I'm
Hey,
sad. I'm gonna do
still
the
trying to
Shepherd.
like that game.
I want to love you so much, but I just can't.
It's like having a baby that's been touched in the head. I just try to love it.
Where else do you touch a baby, Brendan?
No, that's an old phrase
Don't
called
answer that.
retarded.
He was trying to be PC, Joel.
Yeah, bro.
I thought you wanted to
said-
get on Apple.
Dude, I said fuck in the first 30 seconds. You
No,
think I
we're-
care?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's probably for the best we don't get on Apple.
I said autism first episode. God, that community is going to tear me apart.
Hey, man.
But
As
like Tom
someone
Segura
who's probably
said,
slightly autistic, you're cool with me.
dude, yeah, I honestly think you were on the spectrum. Like, I watched that Love on the Spectrum. Aubrey's right. You're in that.
Aubrey thinks I'm on the spectrum.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with her. Like,
Embrace your true self.
I thought I was on it because the way I play Witcher, I've never played The Witcher like you played Halo.
I mean, you're right.
And that's a sign of mental disability. You know, scratch that question. Let's move on.
Hey, I'm not
Jason
disabled.
would be-
I'm just different.
Hey, I don't want to talk about my Overwatch career in that case. So, well, we're supposed to talk about music, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
someone
We're not just going to roast Jake this time.
Oh, there's plenty of time to still do
Oh, don't
it.
worry.
By
We
the
still
way,
got an hour left.
one last roast of Jake. He's going to play Halo so much that he's going to look like Ed from 90 Day Fiancé, just built up with cum.
Ha! Joke's on you. I take regular masturbation breaks.
Yeah, all he has to do is
Fucking
go.
Arbiter go with you.
All he has to go is and start going.
Hey, at least I don't have to worry about rubbing my dick raw.
Then he just comes in his hand, wipes it on his
That's
pants, and continues the campaign.
No. No. I get
No,
a
I
towel,
at least have
wipe
a
it off.
napkin next to me,
clean
bro.
my
Hey, you know
hands.
what? Hey, you know what? We're just gonna derail this conversation right now because
This is no longer about music. We're going to talk about
we'll
everyone's
be
masturbation
40
habits.
minutes in and gotten nowhere. So
So-
we're doing our top bands. 5 of them, I think, maybe more, maybe less. Who cares?
I might go a little bit more, but
That's
I like
fine.
your
Whatever you
mentality.
want.
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, what? We run this shit, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are you guys gonna be fucking mad that we're not?
You guys only suggested 5 bands when it could have been 10.
I really don't appreciate
The amount of
you.
recommendations is not adequate.
God damn it, Jelly.
That probably
Ah.
is what the one listener sounds like, though.
Except
Thanks
French.
for insulting our
have a
listeners,
French
Brendan. I
accent.
God
really
damn it,
appreciate
Brendan!
you.
We don't have that
Trying to
many.
get
You
rid
can't
of
go
our
around insulting
listeners.
them.
God damn it!
Asshole.
He's now gone.
I'm sure we have plenty of listeners that sound like that, and we
And I'm
love
sure
you.
if you sound like that, you're a very handsome or beautiful person.
Unlike Jelly.
You're right, because I'm both.
All
Dab
right,
on them
so,
haters, Jelly.
So my favorite artist is Eminem. I'm
Dude,
that
that doesn't
stereotypical
shock me.
basic white man.
So did
There
you
you
dye
go.
your hair
Dude.
blonde in like high school?
No.
Dude,
I would love to
dude,
My
see
hair my hair was blonde when I was a kid, but it's naturally turned brown.
dude,
So
I would love to
fucking
see you
casual.
blonde. Joel, how much can I pay you to dye your hair blonde?
it would have to be a lot of money, Brendan.
that'd be fucking awesome.
Dude, we could pull off a complete Slim Shady.
Dude, you would do if you turned blonde, you would immediately look like Will Ferrell from Get Hard.
Oh no.
Oh my
Dude.
god! All right, well here's a question for you. Do you like his older stuff?
I like his
or
older
newer?
stuff and some of his newer stuff, not
So like
all of
the
it.
Slim Shady LP.
Yes, I didn't like what was it, Murdered by Music? I did not like that album.
I did like that. That was kind of a mixed bag. I did really enjoy a couple of the songs, but overall, it's like he tried to play on his old edginess, and I don't know if it really worked for me as much. But I
Mhm.
still love, I mean, almost every album except for Revival. We don't talk about that.
Kamikaze is my favorite.
Ugh, I don't know if I can go down that road with you.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
Marshall Mathers LP. That's gotta be
It's up there, but I like a couple of
That-
songs in Kamikaze for driving, and that's mainly when I listen to music is when I'm driving somewhere.
man. I bet you never wanted to fucking swerve into oncoming traffic and bag a couple bystanders. when
You
you're
know
listening
what?
to
you
music.
chaos?
I've gone sideways at over 100 kilometers an hour, so you know.
You're
I
gonna
know
have to
I know you
translate
guys
that
can't do the
for-
math because you're
God
American,
damn it,
but just
yeah.
know
I
it's
mean,
highway
I
speed.
can do
Bro.
the math.
Can you
It's
can you
highway
put
speed.
can you put that into real speed for us?
It's about 60.
All
So
right,
this is
thank
60 freedom speed.
Yeah, 60 in freedom meters.
It's 62, but yes.
Highway speed. Get that shit out of there.
It doesn't even divide properly. You go from 100 kilometers to 62 freedoms.
Listen, the rest of the world doesn't work on freedom units. I'm sorry.
They're not
We're
cool enough.
we're not as special as you guys.
Damn right.
You're on a pedestal.
I think you're the one on the pedestal.
No, you mean
Literally,
special.
you guys are the only ones that use it.
Yeah.
And
Hey, but we gave the world a turn on red. You're
Boy.
welcome.
all right, now that we've, man, why the fuck do we even set up?
No, this is what I was
Why do
saying.
we even try?
Hey, I can go.
This is what I was saying with this one. Like, let's just not.
Just go, Joel. Eminem. What else you got for us?
I got AC/DC because I like old school rock and roll.
You know, that's always a good classic to fall back on. I never get
they're
angry
pro-
when I hear AC/DC on a job site.
And they've
I
got a
don't
good
know if they.
backlog.
I don't know if they have some of my. I don't know if they're like my hands down favorite songs, but almost everything AC/DC has put out to, I like. So I have to go up there with favorite bands.
Nice.
They had
okay.
a long bit of consistency, it seems, like just quality hits for a long while.
Also, literally the best artist if you need to put something on. Well, at least for me, for like hours and you can't touch your phone. Well, if I'm like snowboarding on a cold ass day, AC/DC is the go-to.
God damn, your life is like a Power Rangers movie.
Is there a problem
Isn't
with
that
that?
everyone's
No,
goal?
no, that's not a problem, man. More respect to
I'm
you.
living the dream.
Dude, you're literally
living
like
the dream.
you're literally like the first Power Rangers movie when they're like skydiving to Red Hot Chili Peppers, except you're the Canadian version of it. You're the
Hell
Canuck
yeah.
Rangers snowboarding to AC/DC. I can't be mad at that. Just make an observation, man.
Canuck Rangers. I like that too much for my own good.
Joel's gonna make a comic book now. Marvel, we need it.
He'll be Maple Leaf Ranger.
What else you got, Joel?
Queen, because
Oh,
who doesn't
fuck
like
yeah,
Queen?
dude.
Queen's amazing.
Who doesn't like Queen? Okay, so back when I played basketball in high school, before every single game, the entire team would sing Bohemian Rhapsody,
That's awesome.
and like at certain parts, people would have like their own thing. Like my buddy Alex had long hair back then, so as soon as the guitar riff solo happens, he would just start headbanging.
Nice.
Nice.
Shit like
Very
that.
cool.
So like that hits me in the feels, and I always remember that with Queen. But I like a bunch of other songs, and it's like how can you not like the old school Queen?
It's just a
like,
fun time.
exactly.
I mean, bicycle.
Who wants
Like,
to
what the
ride
fuck
their
are they
bicycle?
doing?
Everyone wants to ride their bicycles after that.
Oof.
All right, let's just keep dissecting your picks. You're
Okay,
the
well,
best formula.
I think Austin is the only one that's gonna know my next two. Hobson.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know who
The
Hobson
Ill
is.
Minds, yeah, the Ill Minds series is fan-fucking-tastic, and I like a
Agreed.
bunch of his songs. He talks real shit in a lot of his songs, and he likes to fuck around.
Talks that real shit.
Oh, and 5, he talks that real shit. Ill Mind, Hobson 5.
Isn't 6 the one on religion?
7.
7.
7's the
I
one on
like that one.
religion where he literally shits on all of Christianity in like 2 verses.
God damn, were you
Perfect.
listening to
Hardcore.
black metal?
Yeah, I'm ready to say.
Yeah, I mean nothing special there. I don't expect anyone to know that other than I'm surprised Jelly knows it, honestly.
He's not super underground anymore. He did didn't he do it? I think he did a song with Tech 9.
That
Tech
makes sense. Yeah.
9? Sorry, I really can't resist.
I'm not
You,
into
gotta
you
be
didn't have to sound so German about that, though.
Yeah.
I thought Jake yelled that for a second.
Fire the Panzers!
I really
Jake's like,
I
no,
didn't get
I'm
my-
English, bro. I'm English now.
I'm English, I swear.
God.
I'm
Jake
even
hasn't talked
whiter.
about the Reich in like 2 weeks.
I know, he's changed. He's a changed man.
I'm a changed man. I got my DNA results in.
God damn it.
I wouldn't say that. I got a point. Don't make me
No.
post those pictures of our combo. I'll fucking do it.
Jake, you're still our Steven Seagal.
Hey, they offered me
Don't-
that chance to work
Hey,
the
both
autograph. I was just looking at it.
Hey man, don't ask Jake to describe the differences between windmills because he might.
It was German windmill specifically.
God damn it. Which, Joel, what's your last?
And the last one is E double, which only Austin should know. And I'm
Yeah.
not even sure if he remembers. He's kind of Eminem stylish rap.
I'd need a good refresher on it, but I remember the name.
I mean, you got pumped about the artist when I showed you him, and then you found out he was dead like 30 minutes after you were looking up his songs, and you're like, this is some bullshit.
That's how it goes sometimes, though.
What did he die of?
I don't remember.
Was it self-death?
Don't
Or was
think
it
so.
Hillary Clinton's self-death?
Yeah.
We get a
he was
can we
being-
get a
I'm sure he's being
definition on that, Jake?
metaphorical. He's metaphorically dead.
Jake, can we get a definition on Hillary Clinton self-death?
Answer that.
The Hillary Clinton special is where you die of suicide from 2 shots to the back of the skull.
A real
Okay.
Is that how
play.
she murders all of the people in the Epstein thing?
Bro.
Well, she doesn't murder anyone. All these people are committing
No.
suicide.
I don't want to imagine Hillary Clinton as a professional hitman.
As a person?
like way more.
I just want to believe, okay?
Like I just want to imagine her like doing some Mission Impossible like stealth calling through vents and it has like a fucking sounds pistol just. I'm Hillary Clinton.
Well, you know that Mr. and Mrs. Smith was loosely based on her and Bill's life, right?
I did not know that. It's pretty awesome. Good movie. I mean, it makes sense because they constantly want to kill each other. You know what? Their life is literally just like House of Cards. They're Democrats in
You
power.
really have to bring Spacey into this.
Fine, let's fucking just jump back, jump back to music. If you're gonna be like
I saw
that,
the undertones you were going for, Jelly.
there's
Oh,
no
you red-handed.
undertones. Nothing insinuated. I
Man,
swear.
the
Your
goddamn
Honor, I
election,
swear.
the goddamn election in the States is gonna have some real undertones in this fucking group.
Hey, it can't be as bad as the last time Trump got voted. It literally ended a friendship for me.
Yeah,
Made
don't
one
let it back
joke.
down the fucking hatches. It's gonna be a rough couple months. I'll probably wind up just going off the grid and then just coming out of my hole later on this year and see what happens.
The more I talk politics, the more people decide that. The more I decide that it's a bad idea and I shouldn't do it.
Just never bring it up. That's how you do it.
Dude, no, I'm gonna keep. No, I'm good.
No,
I'll
no,
just,
no,
I'll
no,
just
no,
say,
no,
I'll
no,
just
no,
say,
no,
I'm
no.
glad you finally cut out
sadomasochist.
the commie.
You like the pain.
I mean,
Gets roasted on Facebook for putting his opinion out. Guys, I just need to shut up. We're like, yeah. Next day, puts out some weirder shit. Gets roasted. What the fuck, guys? What's up?
I don't
I
understand.
don't get
How
it.
did this happen?
I just want to share my flawed opinions with everyone.
Damn it!
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I want to hear. I want to
Your
hear
words,
your
not ours.
picks. Unless
Um,
if Joel's done.
I don't have any more. That's it. I just had those 5.
I just
didn't
wanted the four
expect.
wings.
I didn't expect that much comment on them. So
I mean, we could throw a couple more in. It's not like we run this shit. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, do some honorable
We
mentions.
end this shit right here. Joel, end the
Oh,
podcast.
dude, my honorable mentions. How much time we got? Because my honorable mentions is gonna be a long list.
God damn it.
well, just start shooting at someone.
So mine, I've included Eminem. Marshall Mathers, probably my favorite album.
Man of class.
So, Dimit, did you dye your hair blonde in high school?
He's
It's
already
always
blind.
I'm glad that you
All
thought I
right,
died the whole time.
server review.
God, just yeah, Eminem. Let's see what else. So I'm really down. You guys know this 90s alternative / grunge.
Yeah, I feel you.
I could honestly just like put the top 5 would just be all grunge bands, but I'm not gonna go there.
Let me guess. Bush. Then you got your
What?
your
Oh.
But
Nirvana.
Sorry, I know it's a bad, but I thought you're asking if he has Bush.
So I gotta interject here, Dimit.
Well,
Would
now
you
that we're
put
talking about
Nirvana
Bush,
on the top of your grunge list?
no, absolutely
No,
not.
what our radio station back home probably killed that for him.
Nirvana is great, but they have been overplayed and overdone, and it's like the stylish band to like that it just fucking kills a lot of their great
You
songs.
just want to shoot yourself in the head, don't you?
Absolutely, ain't it? So yeah, actually, I mean, Nirvana is on my top 5, but I wouldn't say it's like I don't know.
the best
I
of the
haven't
bunch.
listened to them that much anymore. I guess I
I
should
get
put it
ya.
that way.
Also,
Fair.
now that we're on the subject, Austin, do you have Bush?
Yeah, Bush is on there as
A
well.
moderate level of Bush, or like
Yes, on both.
a
Well,
forest,
the levels
a
of Bush right
prairie?
now.
Okay, so it's kind of getting a like a it's getting a safari level. Okay, I
Okay,
see.
so
Probably
what?
a little
Here,
wild out right now.
what he's trying to ask is, do you look like a little boy down there?
No,
Okay.
no,
Sorry.
sorry,
I'm not
Jelly.
interested.
Sorry,
I can't.
Jelly.
I explain why. I'm just not interested anymore.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
We just hear the door get kicked out on his head. Get on the ground! You sick son of a bitch! You just hear Jelly go, ah!
All right.
Look
I
at it!
really need an FBI sound clip.
I'll just beat on the door every time you want me to do that.
Yeah, Bush is on the list. 16 Stone is an amazing album, especially for a debut.
I really want to get the that on LP.
Yes, there's a really good version you can get that's clear.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
I'm not sure I want clear. Sometimes with grunge, you want to hear more of that, like the fucking feedback.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you do. You want to hear more of that.
I want to hear. Just we're
more
not
the
He was
getting
like, I just want to
into
hear the music. I don't want to hear the
It's-
dust on my record.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the 30 pops a second I'm pulling.
You mean literally any of the kink music? But,
I mean, like distortion in
music.
terms of like guitars. I like guitar distortion.
Well, yeah, you get that from the record, not from the dust, Jelly. Key
I'm not
difference.
talking about artificially inserting dust into the music.
Oh my
Although
god.
that's an interesting concept. All right,
He's
go ahead.
he's talking about the purposely poorly recorded music.
I'm not talking about purposely poorly recorded.
Well,
There's
that's literally how that happens, Jelly. That's how distortion happens.
I
Not
mean,
all
like there's different levels of distortion. There's like recording on older technology. There's gonna be like a different sound. It's not gonna sound as clear, but it's gonna have more. Um,
Jelly, from what you just described to what I described, I want you to run those both through your head again and see if that makes sense. What you're saying.
well,
Brendan, you
older
need to educate this man on how black metal's made.
Bruh.
really, we could play a sound clip of that, and that would be like, yeah, this is what distortion sounds like.
No,
This
no,
Cannibal
that's like
Corpse,
your black metal doesn't even do distortion like fucking doom or stoner metal does,
Stoner metal.
which is the only good thing that came from grunge is stoner metal.
I mean, besides grunge.
Yeah, aside from the guitar,
Grunge
rock
tried to
revival.
destroy the metal, but the metal survived.
It failed
Thank-
as it was smart to the ground.
Thank you,
It
Jake,
was an evolutionary step.
which died quick.
I wouldn't say quick, but fast.
I still hear it.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I still hear those songs on the radio.
Hey, that's an unfortunate misstep in society.
I think like when Cobain died, that was really like,
Oh, it basically
was
killed
like
the
a-
genre.
yeah, I don't know how like it. I mean, I guess he was like the poster child of the genre, but man, that fucking genre did not survive after that.
Yeah, it did not do well. Like
That
Alice
it
in
did not
Chains is just like
society
barely
did
there.
not handle that ship well. So yeah, we've got Bush, Eminem. What else we got? We went over Nirvana a bit. Phanogram,
Yeah,
definitely
idea.
one of my faves. Kind of a hard genre to. I don't even know how I would classify it really.
like I'm listening to one of their songs in my head right now, and I'm trying to decipher where I'd put it.
It's
It's
like
just kind of,
indie at times. It's pop at times. It's like
Shall we use the word sophistopop, or is that a different genre?
sophistopop. What the fuck is
Is
that?
yeah.
What kind of drugs you been on today? What kind of drugs, Jelly?
It's a real genre of music. It is.
I'm looking this shit up. Let's take a look here.
Hang on, I'm gonna
Dude,
ask
It
you
was
the
a-
rest
I can-
it was
I
a
can-
hard- it was a
I
thing
can
mostly
believe
in
that's
the
a
late
genre.
80s and early 90s.
Electronica. I mean, they are like they go through quite a few different genres, do different albums, but totally
It's
dig
kind of
them.
dark pop, kind of.
It's very pop at times, but then all their tracks are very beat based. So
I'd say it kind of reminds me of a more electronic version of MGMT.
I would say it's a step back from MGMT. It's not as electronica,
Hmm.
but once again, it's not really a set in stone genre. So Yeah,
according to Brendan,
Anagram,
if you want the
Fire.
peak of electronica, you want that Doom 2016 soundtrack.
Yeah. Well,
I see
to
this.
be fair, it's there's not a whole lot of metal in it.
Jeez.
Jake,
There's a lot
Jake,
less metal than I advertised to you. I will admit, but you gotta admit, BFG Division fucking
BFG
bops.
is pretty killer, but that's like it. And I think I only heard it like a couple times, and it was like when I went berserk. which the game made it seem like that's going to be a main staple of it, and it wasn't.
Fair.
Yeah, Fantagrams, Baller, Gorillas. Fucking Gorillas are. Whew.
One after my own heart, man. Love Gorillas.
I fucking love that new album they did, the Now.
Yeah, the Nana is fucking great.
So I'm really happy we're getting new music again. But I mean, at this point in time, it should be known that they switch musical styles a lot from like album to album. But I
They're
still dig
they're-
the OG self-titled debut and Demon Days. Like those are just my go-tos. Plastic Beach is good, but I'm not a huge fan of all the songs on Plastic Beach.
for flow, I think Plastic Beach has one of the better flows. Especially like Joel said, like I listen to a lot of music while I'm driving around. So when I'm on my CD player, Plastic Beach just hits all the vibes for me while I'm cruising around. I think.
Definitely.
Ooh, let's get everyone who cares about Gorillaz. Let's get their a ranking of the albums real quick.
Hang on, before we go any further. So when you're driving around the grade schools searching for your next victim, do they jam out to it as well?
No, that's definitely like
Definitely, what's this
they wouldn't understand it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to find new material to really draw the kiddies in.
You and your creepy beard, get out of here.
Dude, why do you sound like Dr. Roxo, the Rock and Roll Clown?
I'm
I
on
think
cocaine.
You want me to try doing that?
No, I'm good. Wait, actually, yeah, do it. Joel, sound clip that.
You're gonna clip it before I even do it?
Yeah!
That sounds like shit. Don't sound clip that. That was shit.
Jamie, never mind. Don't pull that up.
Whoa, my God, are you dying?
I think the Now might be my second favorite album to Demon Days, then Plastic Beach, then the OG, then Humans, and then whatever the other one was that didn't really get much popularity.
The other one? Like, are we talking
It's like
full
the D-sides, I think it's called.
D-sides in the fall? Or I
Yeah.
guess you really consider them, well, I don't consider them to be, like,
They're not a
in the
main
same
line, I
tier
don't
as,
think.
like, their other main releases, but they're still good.
Yeah, they still have I think Revolving Doors came from one of those, and that's a good song. I just love the band.
It's great.
They good.
It's very great.
Interesting.
I need to keep going and not go on a fucking hiatus again because
Yo, bro. I
throwing
know
out
that
bangers.
feeling. System of a Down will never come back.
Yeah.
I know you're feeling.
Well, it's like they were fucking Damon and who the hell is the actual animator? I fucking forgot his name.
Oh, I don't know his name either.
They like pretty much fell out, and it's like you could have the music, but you can't have the art or like the soul of Gorillas without both of them. So
Well, isn't there supposed to be like a cartoon or something being made, and they've just been
yeah, they're doing it. There's a show coming out. It's like a 6-episode show. I don't know. Let me take a look real quick. But yeah, Gorillas is bomb. It's got something for everyone, I think. Let's take a look. Green Day.
I like me some Green Day.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
love me some Green Day. Their new shit. I know me and Brent talked about
I
this.
listened to their
Bro.
most recent album. I did not give
Bro.
a
Wait,
shit at all.
wait, Austin, you like a band that insulted America?
Dude, that's the best part.
Yeah, dude.
It's the best song.
You know how many fucking times I've jammed out to American Idiot?
Dude, he works for the
It's
government.
fantastic.
Of course he doesn't give a shit.
I can tell you right now, I don't trust myself.
He looks
That's like
in the mirror and he's just like, "Who are you?"
Well, we gotta
Who
go.
are
to
you?
Like, I don't trust the government.
Where are the drugs?
But Green Day.
Where to me?
All right, so I'm not a huge fan of the early stuff.
Oh
I like
man,
Dookie. Kerplunk is not. Yeah, like a lot of the early stuff doesn't catch me. I like the mainstream Green
the
Day.
mid
Yeah,
Green Day.
I
It's
like
like American
yeah,
So
Idiot, 21st Century Breakdown.
You
so
don't
Dookie.
like
two
Longview?
so two albums.
They've got a couple. They got American Idiot, 21st Century Breakdown, Uno Dos Tres. I like quite a bit of songs off of. Revolution Radio isn't too bad.
If I had to hear 21 Guns like in a mall ever again, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, that I was like, wow, that's a really
One,
good song. And then I was like, yeah, this
21
fucking
Guns.
sucks. Dude, what about Nimrod, dude? Nimrod's fucking great, and Dookie.
Dookie, I really enjoy.
Yeah, dude.
Like I can listen to that album.
Their
Fucking
new shit, like Father of All Motherfuckers, dude.
yeah.
What the fuck are they
Dude, that
thinking,
They
I
just tried
tried
to be
listening to that. It
edgy.
was awful.
dude? I was like, this isn't even the same band.
No.
It's not. They've got I don't know. Revolution Radio I can get behind because it has like that old sound kind of still. But I'm not like they just yeah, Father of All's not up
What do they
high on
sound
my
like?
list.
I have not
Yeah,
really gone deep dive into Green Day. I enjoy their like radio hits, but
If you like the radio hits, there's a lot there for you. You just gotta search. They have a lot of fucking albums. I didn't
They do.
honestly, I
They
even
would.
now that I'm scrolling back through, holy shit.
I'd say if you go through their albums, go Nimrod and American Idiot. Like the American Idiot, like that whole album, you can just listen from beginning to end, and it's just fucking great. And it will take you forever to finish it. It's like watching Lord of the Rings extended edition, but in an album.
Yeah, I really dig
Does it
American
does it
Idiot is
take over
fantastic.
6 hours?
It might actually. I don't know. I can
No,
look for it.
it's a fucking fat
Yeah,
album.
it
Like
is
there are
fat.
multiple
from the
9-minute songs.
sounds of it sounds like Brendan just sits there and he gets absolutely plastered every time he listens to the album, so he thinks it's like
Dude,
like
honestly, I would, if anyone would want to do it, I would definitely take some shrooms and listen to that from front to back.
you know what? I'll sign up for it since I'm the only
They've
I'm the
got
only druggie here.
15 studio albums. 15.
They've been out around for like 20 years, right?
Yeah, they've
25.
been
Problem
there.
is maybe they're
90
just
was their first album.
what year?
39 90s. December or January 1990s when it came out. It was
They're old.
39
They're
Smooth.
They really like 30. I feel
First
like
music
Kerplunk is
video was in their apartment.
love it. Love it, love it. Yeah, huge Green Day fan, but they got a lot of music, so
Which means there's a lot of bad in the mix.
yeah,
Yep.
there for me there's a lot of albums that maybe one song, maybe.
21st Century Breakdown got ruined by radio play.
Dude, can we
All
just
that
talk
shit
almost
got
every good
overplayed.
band that really hit it big and nothing else was hitting big at that time just got fucking annihilated on the radio.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We already talked about Nirvana. Last, Alice in Chains. Oh my fucking god.
Mm.
I would get
Keeping grunge alive.
I would get blitzed and listen
Actually,
to the
the
unplugged
main guy died.
Alice in Chains. What an experience.
Oh, you mean like the half a year you got me to try and listen to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get everyone to try to listen to it again, honestly. They just talked about its 30th anniversary from their facelift album, and they might do a vinyl reissue of a whole lot of stuff that hasn't been reissued. So your
I
boy,
can already feel that there's a hole in your wallet ready.
oh, it's ready. I've literally got money set aside already. I just need the price. I own 3 of the albums already, and I will gladly get rid of them so that I can have these couples that aren't made. Because the only way you can get them is like the OGs, and they are fucking expensive. So
Just send it.
this is probably one of the first bands that I actually like will listen to all the way through albums, like totally, and not have a care in the world. And they started off metal,
Yeah,
Brendon,
they
just for you.
did. Yeah. That's
And
why
then they broke
that's
Brennan's
why
heart.
out of grunge they're my favorite.
And you
Because
could really
they have
tell,
some heavy fucking riffs still for being a grunge band.
even when I really like how like you get the acoustic Alice in Chains, and then you can get the hard, like the self-titled album that's just like the funkiest, dirtiest rhythms. Like it feels like you're just in a slum when you're listening to the whole fucking thing, and I love it. But yeah, that's it's my list.
Dim, can I throw in one for you?
Sure.
Incubus.
Oh yeah.
Early Incubus.
Solo Incubus. I thought about putting STP in. I got a lot of shit I really like.
Like I didn't like think of anything of Incubus, and then you showed me their early shit. I was like, motherfucker, this is like some early. This is like Mudvayne.
Yeah. My biggest issue with Incubus, like when it comes from my perspective, is kind of like Green Day. There's certain albums I really like, and then there's huge portions of time where I don't like almost anything they put out.
It's because Incubus got that money, and then they're like, oh, we're selling out.
They changed their sound a lot. I mean,
I'll
but yeah, the Science album from Incubus is whew, a holy grail album for sure. Love it.
I still don't think it's as weird as when the Beatles changed with Sgt. Dr. Pepper's, but you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was very weird. Yeah, I've got more, but we'll be here for fucking a while.
Oh, dude, you can keep going because
I mean,
when
we
it
got
comes to my
fucking
turn, I'm gonna keep
Soundgarden,
going. Yeah, there you go, Soundgarden. Keep it
Audio
rolling.
Slave,
Yeah, there you go.
Smashing
Tell me,
Pumpkins, let me
Daddy.
guess.
Smashing Pumpkins is fucking baller.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. Recently though, I've really picked. I'm rolling into the one hit wonder. Like I got
Uh,
Spotify's got the
Jake, like
Euro
my music.
Discover Weekly, and I just fucking hit that all the way through. Add some songs. Like if you look on my Spotify, I think I rolled over 3,000 songs on my liked music, and a lot of them I have maybe one fucking song from a band. I just hit those fucking one hit wonders.
Yeah.
Billy Talent is like a kind of early O's punk, light punk. Think Sum 41 almost, but not as hardcore. And objectively, people might not like them, but I dig their fucking albums. And they did that red jumpsuit
Yeah.
apparatus. Or no,
All right,
it
well,
sounds like
let's
red
just
jumpsuit, but
might as well just continue the train, Brendan. Just
just
start
go.
going down your
Just go.
fucking
Okay.
essay.
Okay. So I mostly just listen to heavy metal. Like I venture to other genres. Like I can do some like country, but it's got to be like outlaw country, not that pop country shit that
Outlaw
everyone's into.
Country.
That doesn't
Not
have any
body on
fucking soul to it. It's just fucking dumb radio play shit.
And I thought Jake was the edgelord.
Hip hop and rap, it's limited. It's got to be like real rap, like '90s rap, like not that mumbling shit. Come
Yes,
on,
old
if you're
90s.
No,
gonna
the mumble is
if you're
garbage.
gonna do rap or hip hop, put your fucking heart and soul into it, and like do something innovative. Don't fucking mumble into a mic like you're fucking blowing dick. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's awful.
So yeah,
that there's
mostly
anything
heavy
wrong with
metal.
flowing
So
dick.
now that I got that out of the way, I'll start with my first band, Iced Earth. Fucking love that. That's like true power metal. That's like some of the shit you'll be listening to while watching Lord of the Rings or playing D&D. Their best fucking album has got to be the Dark Saga. Literally a whole album made about Spawn. They the leader of the band was like reading Spawn. He's like, man, I want to make an album about this. Wrote a guy who created Spawn's like, hey, can I make an album about Spawn? Got a reply back saying yes with a picture that he drew. And he's like, here's your album cover.
That's dope.
Yeah. How much more metal can you get than that shit? And then I gotta go Unleash the Archers with my future wife. I love this band, and it hurts me that they're Canadian. Joel, you've won that. They're fucking amazing. Another power metal band that throws a little bit of death metal in. This girl is like one of the best singers in heavy metal right now. She can get so high up. She's fucking amazing. The bassist for that band, holy shit. And then the drummer, one of the best mustaches in metal right now. Beautiful. Then I gotta go Monomarth, Swedish death metal. And since they're Swedish, you know it's gonna be Viking metal. These guys are Viking as shit. Best album they got is Your Own Vikings. It's basically one album that tells a story about a Jorn Viking. Fucking amazing. These guys will come out on a Viking ship and play heavy metal on it while two dudes are beating the shit out of each other with an axe and shield. And I was lucky enough to see
Very
them in
cool, Kanye.
concert.
Very cool. Hang on. Let me just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do the rest of us just want to leave while Brendan just goes on for another hour?
I can already feel Jake's disdain building as soon as Vikings are
Jake
mentioned.
Jake likes Amon Amarth though.
They are
Like out
pretty
of
good.
death metal, they're the like one of the few you can actually understand.
Yeah.
They're not like Cannibal Corpse where you can't understand them and you don't want to understand them.
Very cool, Kanye. You can continue, by the way.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to knock back a horn of beer with the singer in Chicago.
Very
Next
cool.
band, gotta go with Death, the beginning of death metal, and of course, from fucking Florida. and you know how like for country music, people are like, we gotta go. Was it Kentucky or something like that? Or Kansas? They gotta go one of those states. Like every country star is like, we gotta go there for or to record. Well, death metal, ever since Death made their first album in Florida, like U.S. death metal, they go to Florida now to make all their albums.
God,
It's
It's
such
like a
a
staple. This band fucking shredded with the guitar. Like you can hate the vocals as much as you want, and I can understand that. But that guitar play is some of the most beautiful melodic fucking guitar I've ever heard. It's beautiful. And then I gotta go with the funniest fucking black metal band out there, Immortal. Fucking creators of the Crab Walk. Dimit, you witnessed it from that music video I showed you, where it's just black and white on the side of a fucking mountain, and he's just playing the guitar, crab walking back and forth.
it's
Is
beautiful.
it better than AC/DC's Duck Walk?
Yeah, for sure.
You can do the duck walk.
I'll have to show you after the podcast, but yeah, it's way better and funnier. And this band didn't have to murder and burn churches down to get famous.
So what you're saying is they're not
always
really
nice.
that metal.
Yeah, they're not
Black-
real black metal. fucking pussies. The singer listens to this, sends me death threat. Now I'm gonna go through my next set.
All right. He managed to kick himself.
Thank your podcast did us a favor.
Hold on. Be back.
All right, all right, my back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, dude, lost power for a second. Okay, now going through my next set list. Lamb of God, fucking love them. Dude's so fucking metal that he went to the Czech Republic for a concert. A fucking kid died there, and the manager's like, you know, you can just leave the country, right? He's like, nah, I'm going to prison. It's gonna be great. Yeah,
What
this is gonna be
the fuck?
great for writing music. Who else do I got? Fucking Visigoth, bringing classic heavy metal back to frame. They're fucking amazing. Black Crown Initiate, they're amazing. Devil Driver, Behemoth, scary fucking band. Black and death metal, actual satanic, but they had a great concert because a guy wearing a Jesus outfit was crowd surfing during.
It's what it's really all about, honestly.
Yeah, you can't get any better than that. And shout out to one of the shittiest fucking bands out there, Trap. Fuck you guys. You guys make shitty ass music. You made 2 good songs, and you talk too much shit on Twitter. If you hear this Trap, go fuck yourself.
Trap, you mean like
Dude,
headstrong trap?
dude, yeah. Headstrong, keep you gone. Yeah,
God, I
fuck
fucking
them.
hate that song.
Dude, everyone go on their Twitter. They talk so much shit. Like, they'll be talking shit about Democrats and liberals and be like, Trump's the best, and then shit talk Trump an hour later.
He's
And
the
then they
best.
talk shit about other bands. They like talk shit about Slipknot. They're
Oh
like,
my God,
we got more
boys,
listens than
listen to this.
Slipknot, even though their new album only sold 600 fucking CDs.
Boys, this is the first fucking tweet.
Ooh.
You
First
could say
fucking
they're
tweet.
not very headstrong anymore.
Are you
Oh,
looking
they're
at their tweet?
wrong. That's not
Get
a good
'em!
thing. So let's stop denying the existence of a deep state part of the U.S. government. These are career officials you saw testify at Trump's impeachment. These people stay in their roles through multiple administrations. So that's the deep state. Thank
Huh.
you, Trav. I don't know what I would have done if you wouldn't have shown me the way. God damn, Trav.
Dude.
Things I didn't need to know.
Dude, they're such a shit show. But I love it. Oh yeah, because I was watching Jared Dines and they talk shit about him so much.
Are they the modern Kanye West, where all his new shit
They're
all their
the
new shit is
Kanye.
garbage, and they don't know what in the fuck to shut up?
What do you mean? Dude, they had like 2 good songs. They're all their other shit has been trash around it.
I
Like-
really love that, like, their biggest tweets are just like, yeah, we got like fucking 30 likes. I'm dead serious. Like, it's fucking, they have 26K followers, but yeah, no. Jesus Christ. I don't understand this. Well, Trapped, it was interesting to see you fall from not great. Oh my god, they got a new album out. Boys!
Oh, dude, it's
Oh,
oh,
shut the
dude,
hell
I
up.
tried listening to a song. It's like a song that you'd hear in the bar and be like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but I wish
All
they'd
right.
stop.
Well, after all of the metal rant, Jake or Jelly?
I'll go ahead, I guess.
Jake's like, think
I'm just gonna get it out of the way. I am a huge fan of Jack White. He's a amazing guitarist, amazing musician, singer-songwriter, leader of several different bands and a whole record producing company. So I just appreciate everything he does with the White Stripes, Dead Weather. I love his solo albums. The Rack on Tours is a great band. I just like all of his stuff. I could literally just have his music on repeat for a long while, and then everyone else around me would probably hate me, but it's fine. I'm used to it.
It's good. It's a good choice.
So that
That's
makes
good.
about four band choices.
Does it still take
Yeah,
100
we
Nation
got
Army
it.
to hold them back?
It always will. The good one, Jake.
Thank you.
That's the first time I've heard Jake talking in like 15 minutes, man.
Jake's still trying to find out a one band.
Judas Priest.
Give me one band that won't trigger Brendan. Give me one band that won't
Best
trigger
hard
Brendan.
rock.
Uh,
I guess moving on from that, Austin already said gorillas. I'm really into like kind of like I'm not really into hard rock or particular rap or like old stuff. I'm just kind of like I like songs that kind of like I guess the more alternative kind of sound. So I like a lot of different weird bands like Foster the People. I think is one that Austin you did not mention.
Like I said, I got too many, but Foster the People is fucking up
They got
there.
some good songs.
Yeah, they
Their
do.
first
A lot of good
albums,
radio hits. Yeah, their albums are really good, especially the second one. They have a lot of like very subtle hits, not like radio play hits, just like methodical, thinking man songs. But
thinking.
they're still they're
Foster
still
the People, the Thinking Man's Band.
no. If we're doing thinking man's band, I'd say that probably like Pink Floyd, something really really drive some obscure concepts in your head, all these different sounds.
What did he mean
Pink
by
Floyd's the
leaving
shit.
kids alone?
No, Pink Floyd Money has like
Obviously,
one of the
they
best
fucking
intros into a
ripped it.
song ever.
Ellie.
Oh, for real, Joel. That like is genuinely it gets you hyped up. Like if the song didn't have it, it wouldn't be the same song.
No,
It just
it'd
wouldn't
be
it
much
wouldn't
worse.
work. It would not work without
It'd be
that
much
intro.
worse.
Everything about like Pink Floyd's like classic songs, everything is like so well crafted. It's like near perfection for me. Even though there are people that have taken like seen what they were trying to do and done a little bit better with newer technology, you can't beat what they did. I don't know. It'd be cool if they had if there's like another band like Pink Floyd that was coming out with the breakout hits. Let's see. Tame Impala. I'm a big Tame Impala fan. I haven't like listened to all their stuff. It's mostly just one dude in Australia who plays like every part of the group, and then for live shows he has an actual band, but he writes all the songs himself and does like all parts of it himself. Kind of synthy rock. Good stuff. I guess the one of my older favorite groups, which is like very like emo, like like early 2000s like emo goth rock, is the Birthday Massacre. They're Canucks like you, Joel,
Woo.
singing about uh,
is that the Canadian
edgy
yeehaw?
Maple syrup power.
Excited as they're allowed to get. Yeah, they can.
Whoa, calm
I
down
wish it
over
was more
there.
Canadian than it is. But it's a very emo, like kind of. It can get pretty heavy sometimes, but it's kind of like like girly kind of rock. I don't know how to explain it exactly.
Hellstorm.
But they have songs about there's a birthday and then there's a massacre. So
You got a problem with Hailstorm, Brendan?
No, he said girly band.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
girl
it's
in the
not like
band.
girly band. It's
Yes.
sung by a girl and it like
You
covers
said
the
girly band.
I don't know how to describe the group.
I'm just going off
Where
what you said. I'm sorry, everyone. Fuck. I just named a band with a girl as the lead singer.
You should have just named Flyleaf and called it quits.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah,
remember
I
that group.
perfect.
This.
Let's just get mine out of the way. I'm running out of things to say. The Decemberists is like a folk rock group that I love. They I didn't love them at first because my mom overplayed the shit out of them whenever we're going anywhere, and I just get tired of hearing them.
When it ain't
And
the
it also
fucking
it's like
radio, it's your own mother.
yeah, I don't know, you just get tired of hearing the like. I think at the time I didn't really have an appreciation for like folk music and like the lyrics for songs and stuff. So when I retouched base with this group, I was like, damn, they've got some solid albums. One of my favorite albums is The Hazards of Love by them, which just kind of like covers like a range of topics and has a lot of very cool different sounding songs. Wow, I should really get into music criticism. I think I got some on peak.
I'm in the same boat, bud. I'm in the same boat.
You're just like, I like what I like. I can't really explain why.
I like
See,
the way the
I'm-
sound works.
See, I'm out of it now. You're out of the metal realm, so I'm just like, ha ha.
Brandon's like, I've stated my piece.
You're like, yes, that is also a music.
Jelly, just don't use the explanation. I like what I like when you're talking to the FBI. Okay.
Okay, you got me there. I'll take that as genuine advice.
Here's the gunshot in the background.
Last band I've got is another folk group, but they're folk comedy. Fly the Concords. Don't oh boy, what's the oh boy?
Oh boy.
I need elaboration.
Oh, jeez.
I think genuine pain against that statement because I love that. I love that band so much. I actually saw them live in Chicago a few years ago. They
I've
did a
got
good
nothing
job.
against him. I'm bringing the comedy in, Jelly, we can't get through all your songs without fucking roasting you. You knew this coming in.
I was expecting more roast, to be honest.
Well, you got some
Same.
half decent picks.
I don't
Don't
know
worry,
any
I'll
of
be
your
picking up the
picks,
slack
so
for you, Jelly.
I can't give you any shit because I don't know any of them.
But I don't know
same with
any of
you.
yours, so I'm in the same boat.
All I could say was I've listened to some of Cannibal Corpse and just say, what a listen.
See, if you made fun of
That's a
my bands,
thing.
I'd just be like, they'd eat you.
Brendan,
I mean, they literally would.
Yeah.
I
I
have
listened to like
skulls in my house.
20 minutes of that. I listened to 20 minutes of that. I'm like, you know what? This isn't doing it for me. You know what? I'm going to switch genres. And then I went to Sufjan Stevens. So it's
At
the
least I
lightest
didn't.
tone music I've ever heard. It's like the differences between these groups is astounding.
Hey, at least I didn't like talk about dying fetus and that amazing intro to one of their songs. Jake, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh
Is it the
yeah.
one about like killing a woman and cutting her from her mouth to her pussy?
No, that's still Cannibal Corpse. No, this is the one where it's just like, I can't help it that I do drugs and drink alcohol. Fuck the baby. Let it die. And that's how the song starts. I'm like dying.
Okay.
I
really
would
wanna
play it,
listen.
but I don't think I can play it.
No, there's such things called
Please
copyright.
don't.
Yeah.
Don't play that.
Yeah, no.
Are you trying to lose? Are you trying to lose every streaming service we have for podcasts?
Listen, Brendan, you already got kicked off of Pandora. Both me and you guys kicked off Pandora.
Yeah,
We're
yeah. Don't just blame
like
me.
the second biggest
Everything
country in the
else.
world.
No one's even on Pandora anymore.
We're on almost everything else. We just can't get on Apple. Let's try to keep this.
Fine.
I don't want to be with Apple
I mean,
anymore.
dying fetus didn't say that.
See, it's all right now. He took it back.
Fixed
See,
it.
He's sorry for everything.
All right, I've got honorable mentions, but I'm just gonna say lo-fi. And then
Are you
move
gonna say
on.
lo-fi hip hop girl from YouTube?
Yep, the exact one. Sure, why not?
I was into
Perfect.
that before it was popular. I
And
studied
you,
that shit way back in the day.
and here comes Jake's picks. That's going to be all Halo soundtracks.
Dun 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 dun.
So
Just
almost start
really just tell the world
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So I'm gonna start with the Halo 1 soundtrack.
How
And my
many?
next pick is gonna be the Halo 2 soundtrack.
God, how original! How brave!
But no, real talk, I definitely toss all the Halo soundtracks on there. Most of them by Marty O'Donnell and Mike Salvatore, which everyone would probably recognize from the original trilogy. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I totally
The
agree
Halo
with
4
all that.
soundtrack was actually really well done, despite the game being controversial to say the least.
Yeah, because it was shit.
Controversial to say the least. But the soundtrack is actually really fucking good. I'm kind of impressed with how well the guy was able to follow up Marty's work. Haven't listened to
Was,
5s yet, but I've heard it's kind of
yeah, I was gonna ask about 5s.
Didn't you play Halo 5? I mean, if you like the sound in the game, that will tell you whether it was good or not.
I mean, I played Halo 5, and most of it is
Okay, well, there's your answer.
People
So-
say Joel can't be a critic. It's so simple, Jake.
Did you like the game? Yes or no? Now that we got the Halo out of the way as a
Thank
prerequisite,
God.
Brennan's
we
gonna
go
roll his
from
eyes
here?
at this one. Megadeth's always been a good one for me to fall back on. Their early stuff's infinitely better than anything after, like Countdown to Extinction. They've had a couple good albums since then, but it's usually like 2 bad ones and 1 good one. Seems to
Yeah,
be
you
the
being
way they put anything out anymore.
so what you're saying is it really started going downhill when you got back into Christianity.
Yes.
I think I just heard Brendan's blood boiling. It's just Jake.
I
was
mean,
talking
he's
about it.
not wrong.
I agree with Jake. Like early shit's good, and then like there is a point where he's like, I'm back into Christianity, and he stopped playing like some of his more like
Mhm.
air quote evil shit, and he started making like some shit.
I mean,
And
let me put
then
it this way: like the first 4 or 5 albums, I could probably listen to front to back, but anything from '92 through oh god, this long to 2007 is like a couple good songs from each album at most. Then you get to United Abominations, which is a pretty solid album almost all the way through. In Game, probably the best one they did since the '90s. And then you got 13, which is meh. Then Super Collider, which is just garbage. And then Dystopia, which is actually pretty solid.
Put out.
Dystopia is dude, they have a good healthy amount of albums.
Oh yeah,
Honestly,
like their
dude.
discography is pretty healthy.
Let's take a look.
Looks probably like 18.
Oh, something like that. 18, 15.
Yeah. 17, 18, something like that.
Now this might be a controversial pick, but if I had to pick a favorite album out of them, it would be Peace Sells, not Rest in Peace.
I can fuck with that. Mine's Euthanasia.
Really, Euthanasia.
That or Countdown to Extinction.
Really, that's like
Countdown
Countdown's kind of like their
Extinction,
Black album.
dude. But dude, that holds like a special place in my heart because after like being in basic and not hearing music for like
Mhm.
ever, and then like the first bit of music I hear is that album being played.
Fair.
It holds like plus Symphony to Destruction and Sweating Bullets
Mhm.
is amazing. Especially when you're having
that-
a
I
mental
mean-
breakdown and Sweating
Oh
Bullets
yeah.
is playing. It's real memorable.
You don't forget that shit easy.
Man, this is the most metal moment I've had in a while.
Yeah, I was just like, oh man, this metal fuck.
I mean, I'm definitely not shitting on that pick though. Countdown is a fucking great album.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those cases where it's like same with Metallica, where like the Black album's great album, but it kind of like after that everything else is a little
That's
for
where
a
they
while.
started to but Euthanasia to me just has like one of the best like
True, there
songs
are
in it.
Euthanasia. I'd say is about half good, half meh for me.
Yeah. Oh no, you're definitely right, but that half is like
Half
good.
yeah, it's pretty like the first half that's yeah. It definitely seems like it's just a continuation of Countdown,
And then he became a Christian again.
and then it's
Fuck.
like, what was that next?
Yeah.
Cryptic
You're like,
Writings.
Are you even
God.
metal?
I think he had like 1 or
Be
2
metal.
good songs on Cryptic Writings. Then Risk. I don't think I have anything on Risk.
Dude, yeah, no.
Then World Needs a Hero. I think I listened to that once and it was like completely forgettable. I got done listening to it. I was just like, that
yeah,
was
early
Megadeth,
Oath
I
was
guess.
rough for Megadeth.
Dude, like yeah, or like 2000 was rough until finally 2007, and they got their shit together. And then since then,
Hey,
they've had
they
one
didn't.
bad album.
It took till Endgame in like 2009 for them to get their
In-game's
shit.
definitely the true return to form.
And then they like made another couple 2 bad ones, and then Dystopia. He's like, "Hey, now that I'm cancer free, we're gonna rock this shit."
Now that
God,
I'm going to be dying soon, I want to actually try again.
Sometimes people just need a little kick. You know, like cancer.
So,
Big if
so I am curious to see what the next album's going to be. I'm hoping it's
Someone should
another
have
good
told
one.
Kurt Cobain that.
Hey, the man began and ended a movement.
No, Courtney Love ended that movement.
It was impressive.
Can we resume that movement just so Jelly can kill himself and then end it again?
Jelly, we're gonna make you into the new Kurt Cobain.
Fuck.
I'll take it.
I mean, the bright side is you'll live the Kurt Cobain lifestyle for about 8 years.
Yeah, like a fucking crazy relationship. Probably get murdered by her in the end.
The downside is, well, you won't be around after 8 years.
I can live with that. Or can I?
Oh.
Depending on how 2020 goes, that might be a blessing.
Best
I'm
quote of
still
my
waiting
dad.
for the murder hornets to make a comeback.
Yeah. Best quote of my dad. The best part of the '90s is when Kurt Cobain killed himself.
Because of that, we got Foo Fighters.
Didn't they? I guess the Foo Fighters guitarist just died, right?
No, it's Red Hot Chilies.
Red Hot. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
My bad.
It's fine.
No, your
Is
play's
it is
trash.
it fine?
I'll give another shout out to Rob Zombie.
I knew you
Don't-
were gonna. Yeah.
Fucking
knew that
love
was
me some
coming.
Zombie, especially both the Hellbilly Deluxe albums.
Hey, can I also add to yours? Shout out to White Zombie.
Dude, yes.
It's one of
And
the
all
same,
the
but it's
zombies.
also still different.
Yeah. I think my favorite from White Zombie is definitely More Human Than Human.
Yeah,
Is that the
that's a
one
good
where it starts off like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that song
Twice.
definitely saved my life when I accidentally played porn at work.
You're just like, oh, I was just listening to White Zombie.
Yeah, I'm just listening to White Zombie, and one guy's like, haha, killer song, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's what you do, bro.
Speaking of Zombie, do you still have that shirt you got from the concert?
Yeah, the one that I've never worn since. I
Yeah.
bought it. Yeah, I still got it.
Next time I come over, can I wear it?
Dude, it's probably gonna
I
look
just want to
really.
experience it.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the house. Yeah, I have to find it.
I'm still so sad
bet-
you never wore it to school.
Jake just wants to live in your filth. That's what I'm hearing.
Very much.
I mean, well, here's the crazy part. I bet if I wore it, I probably could have gotten away with it, especially if it was in Mr. Brown's class.
Dude. No.
I
Well, Brendan
still- it
was.
still
I
blows my
guarantee
mind.
Brendan was
Not
on
going
every
there.
teacher's
Not
shit
going
list.
there.
Dude, yeah. He
We will
hated
be
my
here
guts for no reason. And then my math teacher, he hated me because I did MMA and wrestling. He wanted me just to do wrestling. I was like, no, dude, punching's fun.
I like punching people.
Who
You
else?
can't stop.
My
Makes me
Spanish
feel good.
teacher didn't hate me, even though I gave her rocks as a gift for Christmas.
Alrighty then. Is that
You're
everyone's
not supposed
picks?
to buy a teacher Christmas
No.
gift.
I forgot two bands: Havoc, bringing thrash metal back to the U.S., and 3 Inches of Blood. Please come back. We need you, Lawrence Sontag singer. We need you.
I need to do a quick cup shout outs to the general genre of trance electronica. I don't
For
listen to
every
any
one
specific
good song you
artist.
have.
I just go through the In Trance We Trust album mixes. They usually have different artists mix every album. That's some pretty good shit. I like a lot of Linkin Park stuff. Not so much after their fucking Thousand Suns album. Everything before,
Edgy.
but I like Thousand Suns and earlier.
Shout
Oh
out
my
to
God.
Dio.
Dio's pretty cool.
RP, my dude. But
Ooh,
even though
Running
I
Christ
know
got
you're
some
the sound
shit.
guy for Volbeat.
I've got a shout out. Shout out to the my girlfriend listens to a ton of K-pop and those girls go through a lot of hell because their
Okay, we can
industry is
end this
very
now,
shitty.
Joel.
Oh,
I'm
Judas
sorry.
Priest, Painkiller album should have won the fucking Grammy that year. Fuck you, Metallica.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Fuck you, Metallica.
Let's just make a list. Those that have wronged us.
Hey, shout out to Slayer. Making
Alright,
a song that all is about saying God hates us all.
Well, this has been Brendan's favorite bands featuring the rest of the Handsome Jacks.
Yeah, this is my
podcast
podcast
members.
again.
Yep.
Every in between episode's my episode.
Brendan's just like, I'm back in control now.
Next
I need to
in
make
between
decisions.
episode, I'm gonna cry about my family again.
All right.
I-
a few things before we wrap up here. Me and Dimit will be doing regular drinking hot lap streams,
I
probably
gotta
on
get good
Forza.
first, but
Once I get my wheel. So that will be a thing that's happening in the coming weeks. You can check it on the soon to be created Handsome Jack's Twitch. And if it's not on the Handsome Jack's Twitch, it will be on the Schmoll AG Twitch. What was that?
I said, "Heyo."
Heyo. You can find us on literally anything that hosts podcasts except for Apple and Pandora. So that's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Alexa, TuneIn, iRadio, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, DSer, Listen Notes, and Amazon Music should soon be launching podcasts that we should be on as well. Anyone have any end notes before we sign off here?
Motorhead.
Oh yeah, fuck. Lemmy is God.
Oh my God.
All right, no, fuck it, we're ending it. Shut the
Trivia!
fuck up,
man.
nerds.